Welcome back to the We Mean Business podcast. I'm Katrina Papadakis with Rate, and I'm here today with my lovely favorite good friend, Lisa DeWitt.
Hey, girl. You talked shit on my hey girl the other day, so the other minute, so I had to say it. Hello, everybody. I am Lisa DeWitt with Corner Escrow, and we are not here to judge, but we are here to talk about it. And it's just her and I today. It's just my beautiful co-host tonight. We're gonna talk some shit and what's been going down. You got a lot going down.
I know.
She always has a lot going down. Like every time we do these podcasts, just her and I, it's like, wow, you got so much shit going on. What's going on? Tell me everything about it. And I'm always like, I do escrow. I'm just kidding. I actually have a lot of life changes. Okay, this time
you do.
You go first.
Okay, so let's see. Okay,
Sydney's done. That's her daughter.
I achieved the greatest goal in my life. I raised a child. And she's
Are we gonna cry?
No.
Okay. I was about to,
good.
so I wasn't sure. Okay,
I'm
we're not
excited.
crying.
Like I know, because we've talked about this with different, you're not even there. But
we're in different life cycles.
Yes, we are. And no, but she graduated and we had all the family came.
Amazing.
And we had a party and it was so great. And she wasn't gonna walk. And she wasn't because she moved in October.
I know.
And she finished in March with a diploma. And I was like,
You're like, I waited all this time. You were walking that stage, lady.
And she was like, Mom, I'm already gone. Like,
I know.
And I said,
no, it's not for you, Sydney.
Do this for
her.
Yes, for me. Like I had one kid.
Yeah.
So she's so glad she did though.
Oh,
so
good.
Yes, she's
they
so
always
glad.
do that.
Yes.
I always feel sad when like I have some friends who have older kids and they're like, oh, they're not going to prom. And I'm like, no.
I know.
But I loved high school.
Yes.
So that was different. I mean, some people didn't like it.
Yeah.
But prom and walking, come on, it's like part of it.
It is. So she walked and she, had a great time after. And then I surprised her because some of her friends out here, because there's so many graduations, they had to go to Universal that day. The kids who lived out here, some of her close friends. So her plan
had to go to Universal
for their grad night. Their grad night at Universal.
Yeah. Okay. I heard about that.
So basically, she was like, okay, Mom, we'll just do family and we'll do this party. And then on the 30th, I'll do another one. Well, I kind of run the show around here. So Katrina always does what Katrina does. And
Katrina's party.
Yeah. So I went behind her back and I invited all her friends from Orange County.
Okay.
Instagram it. Didn't tell her. I said, don't tell Sydney.
Don't tell Sydney.
And they're like, oh my gosh, we're so excited. And so they all surprised her.
Aww.
And she was like,
at the same party with your family?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Jesus.
Sorry. She was like, what's happening?
Yeah. She was
and
very
so I'm
confused.
like, I'm not doing this twice, girl.
This is it.
My job.
2 parties, my ass. I'm putting everyone in one. Yeah. Good for you. Okay.
So that was great. And I'm like, I'm done. So now I can breathe. And I'm excited. So that's done. And and then what's next? I mean, I've been on on a couple times I've done some stories like, you get all hyped when you're on the pre-workout after you work out, right?
No, I wouldn't know. I don't do the working out.
So
remember we've talked about this. I don't like
Instagram stories
when you're all
when I'm all
jacked out
and jittery.
It's like, whoa, Katrina, easy on the pre-workout. Okay.
So I get your brain just gets all working, right? And so
maybe
recently,
we should all be on pre-workout.
I know, right? Recently I was like, there's like something in me. I can just feel it. Like, I don't know, like shifting or changing. And I don't know what it is yet, and so I've just been praying, like, just open doors or close doors. And that's kind of been my prayer and like find the fire in me. And so I just closed a really big loan this week. So I'm really excited about that. I know it was huge. And I'm like, it's crazy. I got this phone call from a past client and this girl, she's buying a $3.5 million home in Hollywood. I know.
Me too.
And, the other lender didn't lock it and they kind of like blew it up and their friend, they were like, call Katrina.
The day.
So, it was really cool. Well, she was Greek and I was Greek. And she was like, oh, I am switching. Like, this is awesome. And she's this high, powerful woman. So that's been really cool. And we closed it in 10 days.
Good for you, girl.
So that was really cool.
Man,
I know.
$2 million loan, huh?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, so that was fun.
She's embarrassed. Look at her. She's like,
I just want to be humble. I don't want to come off as like,
be humble. Sit down.
You're
welcome.
But anyways,
Good for you.
So so that's been me. I did florals. I'm not done. Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did some florals.
So this last
I wanted to ask you about that because I saw you were at a wedding.
So
and you're like, Katrina did the florals. I'm like, what is the?
So first of all, I didn't just do the floor. Shantae does florals because she just likes to give back to people. That's just who her heart is.
Okay,
And
I love
she it
her.
was that
Yep.
was like her gift to our friend Genesis. And
Okay,
then
cute.
she knows, that I worked at a florist when I was 15. It was my first
You
job.
did? I did not know
Yep.
that.
Yeah.
So you have a floral
A
background.
little bit. That was in
Okay.
high school.
I mean, that's okay.
But it was
Yeah.
it was fun. And
Okay.
so she's like, "Do you want to do this with me?" I'm like, "Yes." And we had the best time. Like it was so great just to kind of be free and like I have never been to Big Bear in the summer
Oh, it was
or
in Big
running
Bear?
it's
I
running
wasn't sure.
springs, but
Okay,
Big
yeah.
Bear is like
Right up the road.
right up the road.
Yeah.
And we 4-bite and there's all the sled places. They have
Oh,
roller
yeah.
coasters up there that you ride right now.
Me too.
It is so much I can't even tell
I
you.
don't know about a
It
roller
is
coaster.
so
Are you
much
going
fun.
upside down?
No, it's
Oh,
just,
okay.
it's just like a
I'm down for a roller
it's
coaster,
not
but
upside down. It's
yeah,
just like a
no upside
zoomy
downing.
yeah, and
Yeah.
you're in the little thing and
Yeah.
you control it how fast you can go.
Oh, okay,
It
okay,
is so
okay,
much
okay.
fun though.
That's
So,
cute.
we did that
I wanna do
and,
that.
it is
I'm gonna
gorgeous
write that
up
down.
there. The
Take me there.
lake, I've never seen a lake so beautiful.
Yeah.
Like
Mm.
like, seriously, it was so
They're not
clean.
like that where
Well,
you're from?
I think it's because the snow comes down into it.
I
It's,
was
like,
kidding.
so fresh. I don't know. But
Yeah, it's beautiful up
that
there.
is a whole new world for me, so I
Yeah.
got to experience that, which I'm so glad I went.
A lot of new experiences
Yes.
for Katrina.
Yes. I'm living right now.
For you.
Yeah,
I
because
love that.
when you have a kid, right, that
It
consumes your life. I
it
don't care what
certainly does.
anyone says.
Yeah, no, it does.
They are first
Yep.
and you're,
First and foremost. Yep.
you know what it is. Any free
Mhm.
time, you're like,
Yep.
"Hey, I'm with my family.
Of
I'm
course.
here." And so now it's like, "Oh my gosh."
Yeah.
You get the you I feel like a teenager sometimes
Oh, look at
because I'm
you.
like,
Okay.
What do I do?"
Yeah. I'm bored. What do I do? Somebody entertain me. Well, don't come to my house. I'm just kidding.
No,
My
I'll
house
come
is
and you'll
fun.
cook for me, and you'll
Oh,
make me
yeah,
good
I'll cook,
margaritas.
and you can watch me clean up after my 3-year-old. It'll be so
Yes.
fun. Oh my
Okay,
gosh. And
so
then bring
that's
the
what
wine.
I've been up
Bring the wine.
to, and
Good.
it's been good. Things are good.
Good.
Yeah,
If you come over, though, beware of the rattlesnakes.
I know. I've
I know.
I know.
Did you see that?
Yes, I did.
What is happening to my house? They're coming to me. I'm the rattlesnake wrangler. That was wild.
I know,
I did
because
not
they're
appreciate it.
coming out right now.
I know.
Yep.
And we back up to a hill.
Mhm.
So we're from Fallbrook. It's not foreign
Can
to
you
us.
set
Fine.
traps for those if,
I
like,
mean,
around your yard? No.
no.
Yeah.
I mean, yes. Yes, you can to
Okay.
answer that question. You can like fully snake proof your yard. It's muy expensive.
Mhm.
But people have done it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not like that wild about worrying about it
Mhm.
to that extent. I mean,
Right.
my backyard is pretty snake proof minus the snake we found in there.
Yeah.
But
True.
we have a huge brick wall. It had to have gotten in underneath like the door,
Right.
our like vinyl fence door,
Yes.
or there is a hole in our brick wall in the front of the other side of the house
Yes.
for drainage.
Okay.
But F the drainage. We
Yeah.
block that bitch with rocks. So, okay, there ain't nothing.
It's not
But
getting
it's
it.
just part of it. I mean,
Yeah.
we were so lucky to find it before our
Right.
dog or our son did.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then fast forward 2 hours later, there's another one in my
And I
driveway.
know. That's so
What the
crazy.
actual,
I
but
know.
it is what it is.
Well, that's good.
Anyway,
I'm glad everyone's safe
we're safe. We're doing
and
well.
the snake wrangler now.
We are my Steve Irwin, my husband. Steve is also Steve Irwin. He's like, how'd you? We had somebody come and take them
Yeah.
away,
That was
contrary to
oh,
my wanting to kill them.
yeah, that was nice of
I
you.
know,
Wow.
whatever. We knew somebody from high school who did it, but
Oh.
my husband, the first one we caught was massive. It was
Mhm.
huge,
Yeah.
and my husband like got it into a bucket. I'm
Wow.
not gonna go through the details
Yeah.
because I like
Yeah.
blacked out,
Yeah.
but he got it in the bucket. It was fine. Anyway, speaking of my husband, he got a new
Yes.
job.
Yes. That's
So exciting. I
exciting.
know there's a lot of changes for our fam right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. He went it's not new to him, like he's not doing new work, but he
Right.
went to a new company
Yes.
and I'm so proud of him.
That's
It's like
good.
just such a not an
I mean, yeah, that
upgrade, but
process, right? You're updating your resume, you're going through the
he
interview
wasn't doing any of
process,
that. He was
no?
poached. No, he
Oh,
was
well,
poached because
good.
he's
That's
amazing.
even
But I'm
better.
just so proud of him. Like good for
Yeah.
him. He's worked a lot of years in what he does. He's really
Yeah.
good at it. And I'm just
Yeah.
really proud of him.
I love that for
I
him.
know.
That's good. I love it
Yeah.
when our spouses or our significant others, achieve
Are
big
killing it.
things
I
and doing well. It's
know.
always,
I
nice.
know. And I feel motivated again. There was a time where
Yes.
I was not.
You went through some stuff with your family.
Stuff. Yeah. My father-in-law passed
Mhm.
away and there was like I think like March and April, I was just like I mean, it's a
I
lot.
know,
When
it's a
something like
lot.
that happens,
I know.
you shift completely.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
do.
being real. I mean,
Yeah.
I was working, but it's just like autopilot.
Yes, you're in
I
the
felt like I was
motion.
on
Mhm.
autopilot and I could like I was working and I was doing the things, but I was like, man, I'm piloting
Yeah,
right now. Like you're
right.
just doing the motions and checking in and making sure everything's not burning down.
Yep.
And yeah, I got motivation back. I feel good.
Yeah,
We're doing good.
that's good.
Yeah. I'm just yeah, I'm feeling better.
That's good, I'm glad. You
Yeah.
look good.
Thanks.
You've always, you've always hustled, always, since I've
Oh yeah.
known you,
I'm a hustler
and
baby.
you are.
Yeah.
You for sure are.
And then also, my son is going to be 3.
Oh my gosh,
Actually, he's 3.
3.
Yeah.
Yay.
He is 3 years old. I have a 3-year-old.
Yep,
I am not sure how that happened,
yep. Goes by so
but
fast.
what the actual beep. He's 3,
I
dude.
know.
I felt like I just got engaged. What happens?
I
It
know.
goes by so
It does.
fast.
It goes
He's
by
3.
fast.
He's so hilarious.
I know he is. I love watching your
He's doing
stories with
his
him.
like, "Hi, funny mom." I'm like, "You are funny."
That's
It's
so cute.
wild.
I know.
You know what I else I'm proud of?
But
I finally stopped nursing.
high five, girl.
I know, dude. That
That was
is
hard.
wild to
That's
say.
hard.
I nursed him for 3 freaking years.
That's good for you. He's gonna be really smart.
Does that make you smart?
Yes,
Dang, I should keep
absolutely.
going and selling on the black market.
Absolutely.
It was a journey, man.
Yeah.
That stuff is hard.
Yeah, that is.
I
I
edu
didn't do it, but
I educated myself so much when I was pregnant, and I
mhm.
was like,
I
"I am
couldn't.
gonna nurse."
Yeah.
And I did. Did I think I was gonna nurse till my son was 3? Definitely not.
Yeah.
But wowza,
Yep.
that is a full-time job.
That is.
And then we stopped, so it was obviously much harder for me than it was for him.
Yeah.
And it's because, like, I'm taking away his comfort.
Yeah.
Like, that's what was hard for me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
by the time nursed, it was only to go
But he's
down for a
got a
nap.
whole set of teeth going on.
I know he's had a full set of teeth since he was 4 months old, okay? Homeboy got teeth at 4 months, okay?
So you gotta cut
So I
that.
was just no, I mean, 4 months old, he was 4 months, so that was fine.
Oh my
But he
goodness.
just it was comfort for him, so I think
Yeah.
that was the hardest part for me
Right.
was just, like, mentally, I was taking away his comfort. Like, he
Yeah.
doesn't have a binky anymore.
Right.
He ditched the binky when
Right.
we moved out of my condo, which was weird.
Yeah.
He ditched the binky, he doesn't have a blankie, he doesn't have a stuffed animal, like, that was his comfort.
Yeah.
So, for me, stopping that was, like,
Gut
gut-wrenching.
wrenching.
Yeah,
Yeah. As
it's
a mom.
horrible. I was
Yeah.
like, "Wow, what a bitch."
I know.
But he did fine.
That's good.
He did great. I mean,
I
he
was so
asked for
bad.
it, and it
On
was
Sydney's 12th birthday, I threw away her bottles.
her 12th?
I mean, first birthday.
I'm
First
like,
birthday.
"Damn, 12 years old? You just
First
called your
bir
kid out so
first
hard
birthday.
for"
I threw away her bottles and I
Yeah.
threw away her blanket.
Damn.
I was so mean.
Just cutthroat, no sentimental value. I'm, like, over here sobbing that I'm taking away his comfort, and Katrina's like, "I ripped that shit out in a year." Dang, rough. Oh my god, yeah, it was hard. It was a hard
Yeah.
transition, but what I didn't realize so I was a hot mess for the first day.
Mhm.
Saturday, we did it on a weekend,
Yeah.
and I was just sobbing all day,
Oh,
off
I'm
and on. I was
sorry.
such a hot mess.
Mm.
And then especially when he would ask and I would
Yeah.
have to, like, deny him, it's like, "No, I'm a bitch, I'm taking away your
No, you just
comfort."
distracted
I
something different,
know.
a
We did.
toy
He
or
did great.
yeah.
He did great.
That's awesome.
But I didn't realize how, like, I mean, I know how time consuming it is, but by the time
Yeah.
like, when you're pumping to feed him nutrition, when they're before 1 or after 1 or whatever you're doing, you're pumping all the time,
Yeah.
and that is time consuming. Like, I
Yep.
would drive around
Uh-huh.
Temecula
That's
to
so
different offices while I'm
wild.
pumping.
That's
I'd be,
so
like, pumping
wild.
at the Temecula Chamber Gala in my seat. Like, I didn't care. I was like,
Yeah.
"Whatever. It is what it is."
Yeah.
But to where that we were now, it was so little, it wasn't affecting my day-to-day like that,
Right.
but it still was.
Mhm.
Like and I didn't realize it.
Yeah.
Like, I felt I don't for lack of a better term, I felt so tied down,
Yeah.
which is not like that's not that sounds harsh,
No, I get it.
but
Yeah.
it's like I felt and I didn't
Well, you
realize how
are.
tied down I
Yeah,
was.
you are. You
Yeah,
are, for
you
sure.
are so even if it's so
Uh-uh.
little, you're
Yep.
still tied down.
Mhm.
And, like, even at events, you'd always been like, "Oh, you're leaving." I'm like, "Yep, gotta be home for bedtime."
I know.
But
It's okay. It's your season.
it's not just
Yeah.
because I was nursing, it's because I
Mm-mm.
don't wanna miss bedtime. Like,
Yeah,
I'm a
no, of
mom,
course not.
those are my boundaries, that's
Yeah.
my bottom
Yep.
line.
You're
I'm
really
home for
good at
bedtime.
those. You're so on it. Like even when I invite you to last
Yeah,
minute things, you're like, you come in, you set your timer, like I
yeah,
can be here for 1 hour.
yeah,
And your timer goes
yeah,
off. I'm like, bye,
yeah. That was
Lisa.
my fun. I'm allowed to have fun for 1 hour. Just kidding.
Literally. But it's so commendable, because you don't want to miss out on these
I ain't missing
opportunities.
it.
And
It has gone
yeah,
fast
I don't blame
already.
you. That you have to
3
do that
freaking
as a
years.
mom, and set your boundaries. And I
Yeah.
really respect you for that.
Oh,
100%.
thanks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry again.
Don't
Okay.
cry.
Yeah, so we're good. Trip is 3.
That's
He's
good.
off the boob. I'm ready to party. I'm just kidding.
I know.
It wasn't that
Yeah.
intense. It's like, I wasn't crazy about
Yeah.
like drinking or anything, but
Right.
anyway, it
Yeah.
was wild. It's wild to feel like, oh, okay, we can go do this, we can go do that. And I don't have to worry about like, oh no, he's gonna want a nurse.
Yep.
And then how do we do this? And then I
Yep.
go there and then blah, blah, blah.
I know. And now you're gonna have
Now
so
it's
much
just
more
like,
freedom.
bye,
This is
Felicia. I'm
when
just
3 and like I know he's a year away from 4, but I remember 3 and 4, like they're some
kidding.
of the best times, like
He is
with your
such a
kid.
fun. I will tell you the whining
Yeah.
has turned up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, shh.
Part of that too probably is because the boob is gone, so he's trying to like
It was
maybe
before
figure it
that.
out. Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he started, but he was coming into 3.
Yeah.
And I heard everyone's like, "Oh, terrible twos." Nah, that
And
ain't
that's
it.
not it.
It's
It's the
3
threes,
nagers. Yes.
100%.
Yeah.
But it
You
was
gotta get
still
rid of the
cool.
terrible twos.
Yes.
I don't like that
The
phrase.
2s were great. It is the 3s, but it's also
I
great.
also yeah, but like 3-nager, but not negative because
Yeah.
teenagers can be fun too. I
Yeah.
know a few of my friends who are like, "Teenage is so fun."
Yeah.
Those
They
are
are
such
fun.
fun years. It's
They
all
are fun.
fun.
It is.
It just has its different
Yeah.
ups and
You
downs.
have different
But the
moments.
wine factor, that ain't it. I am not about that. I make him
Yeah.
I saw a podcast or not a podcast, like a clip
Uh-huh.
on this parenting coach, and he said something like, "The whining. If
Yep.
you ask when you whine, you don't get it. You have to ask me in a
In
normal
a
voice."
normal
And
voice.
that's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
Like if he comes to me whining, like, nope,
Nope.
you need to use your big boy
That's
voice.
good.
And he does it.
That's so good.
I just
I know so many
whining.
moms,
Like,
and no
stop it.
offense, and I'm a believer in you parent how you want to parent. It's
Yeah.
your right.
100%.
You
I mean, I nursed till
rose that
he was
child.
3. So
But there's so many moms that I'm like that will do the baby talk back, and I'm like, really?
yeah.
Okay, okay, you do you.
Yeah. Not here to judge, but we are here to
Here to
talk
talk
about it.
about it.
Parenting is wild.
It is.
I will just say that. Never will I judge another
Never.
human being
No, you can't.
on parenting.
'Cause
Other
you
stuff, I'm all about it, but
'Cause you don't
other
know
stuff I might judge
you
you.
don't know their
But the
season, you
parenting,
don't know what
you
they're
just
going
don't
through.
know.
Yeah,
Like, that was the hardest part, I think, for when I had Trip.
right.
Like, when I had Trip, I had it in the bag.
Yeah.
I was like, I am 34.
Yep.
I've been around kids. I have a godson. I had all my friends. We were
Mhm.
the last of our friends to have kids.
Yep.
My husband is so good with kids. He
Yeah.
watched our godson for the first 8 months of his life. Like
Wow.
we had it in the bag.
Yeah.
I remember going to a parenting class, like those ones you register for when you're
Yes.
pregnant. They're
Yep.
like the first few days of baby, and you go. And we went, and him and I looked at each other like, shit,
We
we
got
got this. And then
yeah. COVID.
we did not have
No, you
this.
didn't. I remember I asked you,
I
I
was
wanted to come
like
over.
holding
Like,
on
"Can
for
I
dear
come see
life.
him?" And you're like, "I can't with
I
COVID."
had
And I'm like,
such
"Okay, I
bad
totally get it."
postpartum anxiety.
I know you did.
It was
The first time I
crippling.
met him was at the chili cook-off.
He was like 8.
Uh-huh.
I'm just kidding.
He was
He
8
was like 8
months.
months old.
I
Yeah,
know.
it's right when I came back to
And
work.
I was like, she's gotta do her thing, and, and when you're a mom, there is no telling you what you cannot, like, once
That
you
was
have
my
things in your mind of
yeah,
what's gonna happen, like,
yeah,
that's your journey,
yeah,
and that's your right as a mother,
yeah.
and you wanted to do things the way you wanted to do them, and I think that's awesome,
I just
you
did
know?
not realize how different.
Yeah.
Like, nothing can prepare you.
No.
Like, Steve, if we could have been the most prepared in the world, it would have
Yeah.
been Steve and I.
Right.
Thought for sure we had it, and then it happens, and you're like, "Wow,
Yeah.
what the actual was that? Somebody help me!" It's wild. Like,
I
no
know.
one can prepare you for the
Nope.
journey, and then, yeah, after that, all your judgment is just out the window.
Yeah,
It's like,
absolutely.
I can't
Yeah,
even
but the one thing I do have to say though, and I'm just gonna say it, like, the kids that are in the Target that are screaming
oh,
and
yeah, yeah.
crying.
Well, that's just not disciplining. That's not really
Like, that
that's
was
not a
one
parenting
thing
journey.
was
That's just like,
when
"Hey,
Sydney
you
was
need to
little,
discipline your
I would
child."
say these words. So parents out there, I'm gonna give you advice. I would say, "You are ruining everyone's shopping experience right
Ooh,
now."
guilt. She's just laying on the guilt thick to that 4-year-old who doesn't even know what that is
And
yet.
she
Right
would
on.
look at me
Yeah.
like, "Okay, mom." I'm like, "Come on, like, people are here to buy things
Yeah.
and get out of the house, and you're screaming." And I would always talk to her like an adult.
Of course, yeah. I talk to Trip like an
Right.
adult, yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
the
mean,
only
sometimes
thing
I'm like,
that
"Oh, you're
I
my little
cannot
baby," but
stand when
a lot of
when I'm out. It's like, "Come on." But
yeah.
then it's like, people are
Trip
like, "You
goes
don't understand, like, this is the only time I can get out, like, I can't help it, like, I'm
yeah.
sorry, I gotta get this done, I need
I
toilet
mean,
paper."
also true.
You know?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Trip
it's
goes,
hard.
"What's wrong with that baby?" That's what he said. You hear somebody because he does not act like that when he's out,
Yeah,
and if he
yeah.
does, I leave the store. But I've never had to do it. But
Yeah.
that like, I've had to do it at
Yeah.
restaurants
Yeah,
where I
me
leave
too.
I've left
I've left
restaurants and I'm like,
restaurants.
we
Yep,
out."
yep,
Because that's for real, like,
yeah,
people are sitting down, they're
yeah,
probably like, "Bitch,
I know.
keep your kid quiet."
Exactly.
But he always goes, "What's wrong with that baby?" One time there was kids are so innocent. One time, there was a that was happening, and he goes, "Mom, can you go help her?" I'm like, "Trip,
My favorite one
Mom, can you go help
is when
her?"
you get
Like,
on your
"Please."
Instagram and he's in the background going, "What are you doing?"
"Yeah, what are you doing? I wanna say hi." I'm like,
He's so great.
"I
We
know."
need to have him on our podcast one
Oh,
time.
sweet
He'd be
God.
so
He would not understand who we're talking to.
just running around like a crazy
He
kid.
would be poor Glenn, our producer, would be like,
We
"Don't
could
touch
have
any of my
bring your
stuff."
kid to podcast day. I'll bring mine and you bring
That's an
yours.
unfair
I'm
advantage.
joking.
That is an unfair
I'm
advantage
totally
for sure.
joking. I'm
Yeah,
totally
it's
joking.
yeah, so the parenting journey is rough.
Yeah.
I mean, amazing, but
Right.
rough. It's just no one can prepare you for
Yeah.
that shit. It is so wild.
Yeah.
And props to the people. I just had a girlfriend over at my house yesterday and we were talking about because she's having her second. And I was like, I just remember my few weeks of having him. Well, first of all, he got COVID when he was 4 weeks old, my
Okay.
son.
Yes.
So that for some reason kicked off some sort of postpartum anxiety. We had to
Yeah.
go to the hospital. He was
Yeah.
hooked up to IVs and like
Yeah.
seeing your child
Mhm.
like that in any age is
Yeah.
awful. But then
Yep.
when they're 4 weeks old
That's
and I'm 4 weeks
horrible.
postpartum,
Yeah.
like it was just I never I still have not gotten over it. I still have very bad anxiety around sickness.
Yeah.
But my girlfriend, she had her daughter 11 days before my baby shower, and she showed up to my baby shower with her 11-day-old baby, and I was like, "You amazed me,"
Wow.
because I was, like, in
Yeah.
the corner crying at
Mhm.
11 days postpartum.
Wow.
Like,
Yeah.
I did not leave my house for I remember going to coffee with a girlfriend, and I was like it was my first outing, and
Wow.
Trip was probably, like, a few months old,
Wow.
and it was my first and I
Yeah.
was like drowning in anxiety. And I was like, what if he has to eat when I'm out? And it's funny because I nursed him so long. So you would think that I would have felt super
Yeah.
comfortable. I was like, I couldn't even fathom how to function.
Man.
And I remember going to the coffee, and of course, he
Yeah.
started freaking out. He wanted to nurse, and I was
Mhm.
sitting there like sweating,
Oh
drenched in sweat.
god.
It's
Lisa,
awful. I mean, it
I'm
was so
sorry you went through
wild. It
that.
was such a
Yeah.
wild thing.
I
Like,
know.
I'm praying to God if we decide to have a second, that it's a different
You'll be
experience.
leaving a little
I
more
am
relaxed.
manifesting a different
Yes.
experience
Manifest.
because I
Absolutely.
feel like I got robbed.
Yeah.
I got robbed of that newborn. I mean, not to say I didn't
No.
enjoy it. I mean,
Yeah.
he was such a beautiful baby and
Right.
I loved I love him.
Yeah.
But yeah, that none of that newness I enjoyed. I
I'm
was just
sorry.
like
That
crippled.
sucks.
Yeah, it
I had
was.
no idea you were going through that.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
what am I supposed to do? Get on Instagram and be like, "Help me."
You can pick up the phone and
I mean,
call
I
me.
did. Some of my friends who had newborns, I was like,
Yeah,
"Get over
yeah.
here right now and teach me how to do this." It's just like,
Yeah.
postpartum
Yeah.
hormones and
Yeah,
anxiety is
it's real.
wild.
It's real.
It's
I didn't have it.
certainly real.
Yeah.
I mean, I had friends who had like postpartum depression and
Right.
all of that. I wasn't depressed. The anxiety was like
Right.
crippling.
That's
I
so
just
well,
remembered
too, I
not
didn't
being
have a
able
kid
to
around
like
COVID, like, I couldn't imagine that part.
that effed
That's
us all up.
probably what, really got you
It
going.
wasn't necessarily I mean, I had trip in 2022, so COVID was that was 2 years
Yeah,
post-COVID,
oh
so
my gosh.
but the noise of COVID was I mean, the noise of COVID is still around,
Yeah,
like, whether
right.
we don't need to get into all
No,
of the COVID
no,
how we feel about the COVID,
no.
but there's still so much noise out there, and it still Fs people up so bad
Yeah,
in so many different ways, and,
right.
like, if you I had several girlfriends who had kids in the middle of COVID.
Wow.
And post-COVID, we're all fucked up.
Yeah,
It's just like it changed the world.
it's so crazy.
And, like, especially new moms who
Yeah.
had kids. It wasn't the COVID that was scary, it was the in the hospital my husband had COVID too at the same
Mhm.
time, that's how Trip got it,
Yeah,
and so they wouldn't let him into the hospital with me, so I was 4 weeks postpartum by myself with a newborn
yeah,
who had COVID, like, you just
yeah.
it was horrible,
I'm sorry.
and all the noise of it was
Yeah,
terrifying, you know,
yeah.
like I remember the nurse coming in and saying, "Okay, you did test positive for COVID," and I was just like, I just lost it. And I remember her saying, "Why are you so upset?" And I remember looking at her like, "My newborn baby is sick. It didn't matter.
Yeah,
Is sick. I'm 4 weeks postpartum. Like I'm still in all the things that you're in when you're 4 weeks
yeah,
postpartum,
yeah,
you know?" I'm like, "What do you mean?
yeah.
Why am
It's
I so
emotional.
upset?
It's emotional,
I'm
and
a
yeah.
hormonal bag of emotions."
You're
You're
like, "That
lucky
pissed me off
I'm not
so
it
bad."
did, oh my god, I wanted to kill that nurse. I mean, the experience was they were all
Yeah,
so great
right.
where we went, but just that nurse
Yeah,
specifically saying, like, "Look," she was looking at me confused. I
yeah.
remember her looking at me like, "Why are you s" and I was like, "You're lucky we're in a hospital where they can resuscitate you, because I want to kill you."
You're so funny.
Anyway.
But it's all behind you now.
Anyway, now I have a 3-year-old,
Now
he's
you're great.
beautiful, and
Yes.
that's where we're at.
And you're in a totally different phase of
Life
life,
is wild.
and you're,
Yeah,
you're
it's
gonna get
so
some
fun.
freedom back, and
3 is so
yes.
fun.
So
These are the days.
yep, 100%.
His little comments are hilarious.
Yeah,
You know, he's such a boy.
yeah,
I took him to my girlfriend's daughter's 3rd birthday
yeah.
party, and she had all her little dance girlfriends there, and then Trip. And she's like, "Okay, we're gonna do face painting." And all the little girls sat there and waited for their face paint. She goes, "Trip, do you want your face painted?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I'm like, "He ain't sitting for that. There ain't no way in hell that kid's
Just a
sitting there."
cat.
No,
Kirkwood.
he wanted it, but
Yeah,
then all the little girls sat
yep.
patiently. I looked at it like they were all coloring
Yeah,
and had bows in their
yeah.
hair, and Trip's like she's like, "Okay, Trip, sit down on the seat." And he's like, "Okay." Sits down, stands up, jumps off, does a flip, runs around the thing, and I'm like, "The difference between boys and girls."
Did he get his face painted?
No, he did not. No, of course not.
Freaking
He
kid. No,
ain't sitting there, dude. He's
that's
wild.
hilarious. That's so funny.
I mean, Sydney was
He's like
probably
you.
so
She was.
he's like me, he's like his father. Yes, just
Yeah, no,
bikes and dirt
Sid
and
was a square. I
yeah,
remember I went to
girls. It's
one of
girls and
her
boys.
parent-teacher conferences, and the teacher literally said, "Your kid." I was like, "What does that even mean?" She's like, "Sydney is in line. She does what she yeah, like,
Yeah,
she's doing it
girls.
before I tell her, like,
Mhm.
she's just, like,
That's how
listens."
I
And I
was, yeah.
remember she did that, and I'm like, "Is my kid a square? Like, what does
Is she
that
a
mean?"
like, is she
What
born? What's happening? Yeah.
Yeah. I was
Difference
very
between
lucky
boys and
with
girls.
Sydney. I
Yeah.
mean, it was all
I
God,
mean,
but
Trip is such a
yeah.
good boy. He
Yeah.
definitely behaves himself. He has great manners, but he
Yeah.
a boy for
Yeah.
sure. He jumping off some shit. He's jumping off. He's riding in the dirt. If there's mud, forget it.
I know,
He's gone.
seriously.
They brought out like the little splash pad,
Yeah.
and it ain't the splash pad and he wants. It's the dirt next to it that
Yeah.
and the mud that the splash
100%.
pad makes. I'm like, this is
100%.
just boys and girls.
Well, I'm so glad that you're enjoying your motherhood
Yeah,
time, and you're
it's
getting
fun.
your hustle. You told me you're feeling very,
Yeah, we just went our family had, a
yeah,
loss, and so that's
yeah.
a
But now
bummer, and
you
then
said you're getting your
yes,
mojo back,
getting
and
the
and
mojo's
you're
back,
doing a lot of big
office is doing
things with work.
great. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
doing great, minus the fire we
I know, I
Did you
saw
see that?
that.
Isn't that
You were
wild?
like, "Thank God everyone's okay." I'm like, "What
I
happened?"
know. Total fire in our building.
That is
I'm like,
insane.
"Of course there would be." I mean, it was fine. It was an electrical fire in the elevator shaft,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
it's fine.
That's intense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not wild. But yeah, work is going well.
Good.
Market is I don't wanna talk we're not gonna
No.
talk about it.
No, we're
We're
not.
just gonna,
Yeah.
you know,
We've
enjoy
done
our
that
time.
podcast.
Yeah. We're just gonna enjoy our time with how it's going now and pray and manifest
And
and,
manifest. What's gonna be did you pick a word? Like, someone recently said they picked a word. I haven't done that.
I thought you
I
picked a
think I
word.
picked a word. What did I pick this year? I have a thong, a theme song,
Oh, dear
remember?
God.
Thank You Next.
Yes, I do remember that now that you're saying it.
Okay.
Okay.
And then, but what
I did pick a word. I picked a word last year. I don't
uh-huh.
think I picked a word this
Yeah,
year.
I think I've had words like
Actually,
hustle and grateful and, like, words like that, but I don't know, I'm gonna think about it. I don't wanna just pick it to pick it, I'm gonna think about it for a minute.
okay, your word for 2025
Don't
is more gonna
jump
just be
on my
like,
don't be negative on my
I'm
affirmation, and
not. I'm manifesting for you. I'm
we're
a
manifesting.
manifester.
I know, I love it, me
I'm a
too. I
manifester.
am.
Okay, girl.
Me and my one friend, we Laura, we
One friend.
my one
Me
friend,
and the one friend I
we
have.
do this thing where we were talking about how much money we're gonna make this year. We're like, "We're gonna make 500 grand," and I'm like,
Wow.
"Maybe we should say 300."
Don't backpedal on your
I
manifestation.
know, but, like, and then we'll say it to each other, and like, she's really big on that, and she
Yeah.
really got me into the
I
manifestation,
love
and
the
but,
manifesting.
and how I grew up was like, your words are powerful, and
Yeah.
you need to speak things into existence,
That's
and yeah,
manifesting.
same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
And so, I've been doing that a lot this year, and
It's wild
yes,
when it happens.
yes,
I I love to listen to Rachel Hollis.
yes, I know.
I know.
You
I know.
yes,
I
I
know. I
know.
send you all the time. I
Yep.
just love her. I
I
just love
and
her
I
so
and
much.
I used to,
I know.
but I don't know what happened. Something happened there.
Okay, things
Yeah.
fall off.
Yeah.
Um, she's a manifester.
Yes.
But even before, like when I first got into manifesting a lot, I was in between my old company and
Mhm.
Corner.
Mhm.
And I also was like at a weird transitioning point in my life. I had just turned 30. Okay. So everyone knows who's been 30. They're like, oh, I know where she was going. And yeah. 30's transitional for people.
Just wait till
Can
you hit
be.
40.
Okay. Well, I mean, we'll see. Okay. I got 3 years left. Okay, girl.
Are you
I
serious?
yeah.
I didn't know this.
I'm
I thought you were younger
37.
than that.
You
Okay.
just
I thought you were
said
35.
I would love to be. I'll
Okay.
be that.
So you're
Sure.
almost there.
I'm almost there. I have 3 more years. But 30 was transitional for me,
Okay.
and that is when the manifesting started to kind of
Yeah.
gradually sink in on how powerful it was.
Mhm.
And then I literally manifested new job,
Yep.
started dating my husband. Boom, boom, boom.
Yep. I remember it
It
all.
was transitional.
Because we were doing our podcast, and
The
you were like,
first
"We
one.
got engaged."
No, that was before because I was engaged when we started our old podcast.
Yes.
But
But
yeah,
we talked about it on there.
we
Yes.
talked about it. Yeah,
Yes.
I
Yeah.
manifested. I
Yeah.
manifest like a mother.
That's awesome.
I mama fest.
You
I
mama
like
fest.
that
I
too.
know.
That was
That was
cute.
good.
That was a Shoshana
Shoshana came
Hogue.
up with that. Yep.
Yeah. Thanks,
Thanks,
Shoshana.
Shush.
Thanks, Shish.
Thanks, Shush.
All right. What else?
That's it. I
That's
think,
it.
yeah. I
Okay.
mean, I think,
Welcome to our
yeah,
TED Talk.
welcome. Yeah, TED Talk, right?
Thank you so much for
Yes.
tuning in on our updates with Kat and Lisa.
Lisa,
I
yeah.
like that you have a little short name.
I know.
That makes it
It makes it easier.
it does.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow us on social media.
Yeah.
Our socials will be
Please
posted
subscribe on YouTube.
Yes.
We Mean Business Podcast.
Yep.
We would love to have you follow our journey.
We're very entertaining if you didn't know that
Absolutely.
already.
Yep.
And we talk about all the things.
Yep.
There's so many things. Nothing's off limits, which is terrifying.
Yeah.
So tune in.
Bye, guys. Have a good day.